Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is Temi Lola. Ta-da! All right, I'm so happy today because we have a nice topic to discuss on, and this topic is going to really bless incoming students or already existing students here in Germany. Yes, going to be having those tips that don't let me say money cannot buy, because you might not even really find it out there to buy, but then I'm going to be giving it to you. All right, thank you for watching, and if you are yet to subscribe on this channel, mm, please, what are you still waiting for? What are you waiting for? Hit that subscription bell. And after hitting the subscription bell, just click on the notification part so that as soon as I drop a new video, you don't even need to search for me on YouTube. It will just alert you that, bagam, there's something happening on this channel. Go see. Do you understand? All right, thank you guys. I really appreciate my subscribers so far. Thank you guys. You are the one pushing this channel forward. It's not by my power. I can't even do anything. All right. So today's topic is on like giving you different tips as a student. The reason I said maybe intending coming student or already existing student. So it's going to be on tips on how to work, like to balance your education, I mean the academics, with work. Yes. Here in Germany, as a student, you are eligible to work part-time. I think sometimes some people tries to work full time now, but then that means you have to like finish your working time for the year as soon as you can. So I will always recommend part-time at most, because I also did work part-time. I couldn't even imagine myself working full-time. But then I worked full-time at a point, and I will get to that point. I'm going to tell you that. Okay, let me even tell you now. I worked full-time during my internship. And you know, when you are doing your internship, then you are free, especially if you have managed to finish up with every of your coursework and you are left with your thesis. So you are free, you are good, and you are fine, because at the time, the only thing you're thinking about is your thesis and your work. Nothing like course study, nothing like coursework, rather, nothing like, oh, I need to go for my course. So that is that. Okay, so the tip I'm going to be starting with is, how can you balance your academic with any of the job you are doing? And I always tell people, please try as much as possible to go for a good job. A good job in the sense, maybe a work student job. I did that at a time, but it was just I think for 3 months, though the pay was nothing because it wasn't even enough to pay my house rent. But then if you could find something of such within your university, so these people doesn't really know. So whenever you come here as a student, or if you're already a student and you don't know this, please go to your university secretary, ask them that how can you get a job within the university, and they will tell you. And also, please read on your notice board. I never did this because it's always written in German, so that doesn't gives me the vibes to go there and read willingly. But then I noticed that now, because on those board you find a lot of information. You see a lot of job opportunities there that are within your premises. Imagine. And for students, I will always tell you that it would be nice if you could find a job that is within your premises, because it gives you the leverage on time. That's just a fact. Imagine you working as a student and you have to travel like 3 hours down your place of work and 3 hours back from your place of work. That's a lot. 6 hours already out of 24 hours a day. And imagine you're going there to just do it like a mini job, or you are going there to do a part-time job. So it's that not so good. I experienced that. So the reason I don't want you to experience that now. So Always search for jobs within your premises and on your university board. Seriously speaking, you'll find a lot of job opportunities there. Use your Google Translate to translate everything you can see. Especially, let me give you this tip. Job Zuke. Like whenever you find anything like Job Zuke, know that they are already searching for someone to come and work. So just translate. So let your university board be one of your best friends that you go to every day whenever you go to your school, just to check. Though there are some papers that will be there for a very long time that you can't even know, but then go there every day. Make it like everyday thing for you to visit so that you can find those opportunities. Then also, if you are the free person or you are not the shy person, just go to your professors, ask them for jobs. Because some professors, this I'm telling you now, I'm beginning to understand them now. That is it. So go to your professors, ask them if they have any job they could offer you as a work student, especially if you are a science student, not even only a science student, any student. I'm only trying to say science students, maybe in the area whereby the professor has a job at hand. Like all these professors, sometimes they have some contract of work they have to do, like a grant work, and they would need students to help their PhD students out. So they might just pay them maybe on mini job basis. Do you understand? Or maybe sometimes on part time or midi job basis. So you just have to ask questions and they will tell you, oh, I'll need someone, or I will need someone next week, or can you be around, or I will need someone next month, or at the moment I don't have any, or I could tell any of my friends. So that's how you also get a job. Because this type, mind you, this type of job will be nice for you. Like I said in the at the onset of this video, that is very good. It would be nice if you get a very good job, because jobs that would advance you, that will make you learn, and also you can even write on your CV. That's what you really need here in Germany. Not really all these menial jobs that you can't even you don't even want to write on your CV. Like I did a lot of them. I can't even afford to put them on my CV. Do you understand? And all those jobs really took a lot of my time and energy. So that's that. So I don't want you to fall into this category any longer, because I never understood. No one gave me the information that, oh, you can go to your university, you can ask from your secretary, you can ask from your professors and even the doctors. So that is that. Okay, so the second tip is that Google for job on all those job websites had given you in one of my videos before. Google on those jobs every day. Know what you want. Mind you, when I newly came to Germany, I am this type of person that I'm always been curious. So I had this mindset of, oh, let me search for a job. But because when I newly came, what I heard from people had to like overlay my own normal way of thinking. That I must confess. It had to like somewhat overlaid on it, and I was only seeing what people was telling me and not what I would have thought by myself or what I was initially thinking by myself. Because I remembered I tried searching for a job online, then I never knew all these stepstone.de, indeed.de. I was searching just the way I would search while I was back home in Nigeria. And in Nigeria, you always search like everything.com.ng, something like that. So I never knew .de existed. Yes, I just have to tell you my whole reality so that you don't also fall into the pit I was once in. Now I'm out of it and I will never go back there. Okay, so I always search back then when I just newly came to Germany in my room, and I always search on .com. I had to even subscribe to some job portals, but unfortunately they were all .coms. So imagine me looking for a job outside Germany. So it wasn't working. So the reason I said people's opinion now overlaid my own thoughts, because I was like, no job was coming on all these job search engines I was using, not knowing that I should have been searching on stepstone.de, stepstone indeed.de, jobbos.de, things like that, or .de, which means Deutschland, which is Germany. Okay, so make sure your job search is on all this, and search for the type of job you want, and subscribe to their news, to their emails, so that they can always update you with the type of job you would want every time. And because you are a student, don't stress yourself to be looking for a full time, but then you can try your luck, because if you find a job as a full time student, you might think, oh, I don't want to go ahead with this course, or I want to finish my course. But then, just to be on the safer side and not to be tempted, just put your job search on mini and part-time job. And also on those job websites, you can also find the cities you want, like the area, even the kilometer that you would like your job search to be within. So you can do all this. So this will also give you the opportunity of getting a very good job as soon as you can imagine, and would also allow you to work at least in your area of your course of study, and that will like boost your CV in time to get a more better job as time goes on um with your course, and at the time you are even done with your course of study. Okay, so that is that on that tip. Then another tip, which is going to be on internship. hmm. Internship. Okay, before I even go on that internship, so another tip I would also give you is that please search for jobs on LinkedIn. Go on LinkedIn, imagine companies you would like to work with, search for them on Google. You get their website, then you go to their career, you see for yourself, you just update, you get yourself involved in their newsletters, so that you can be updated with everything that is going on with them. Do you understand? Okay, so that is that. Then another tip I would also give to you, which is also like a question asked by someone, that, oh, I want an internship, how do I get an internship? Okay, the way you can get an internship, the way I did get my own internship was actually by God's grace. It wasn't something I knew I was going through. Like, it wasn't like a process I initially planned or I knew. It was just like, like, I don't know, I think I've said it on this platform, on this YouTube channel, that it was just like me trying to help someone, then I found um my own grace along the line. But then it's still also to the fact that I was trying to Google something for someone. Then I found that. Then I said, oh, yeah, this is what I found. Go through it. And the person wasn't able to reach out to them. Then I said, okay, let me try using my German line. And boom, I found my own internship through that. Okay, but what I always tell people is that when you need an internship, go on those. Imagine, also, you still have to imagine companies you would like to work with. Go on their websites. There are some companies that even offer jobs, like the way they will even create their internship position is like creating job opportunities. Like, okay, we need employee in area of quality, employee. Do you understand? So some master's thesis in on the topic, blah 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 blah. So you can just Google for such companies that okay, your area of course of study aligns with. Let's say, for instance, I studied international food business and consumer studies. I can always work with Nestle, work with some food companies, different type of food companies. Just Google any type of food companies. Go into your supermarket, pick any products you like, or product that or you would love the way they process this type of product and package them. For instance, I don't really like some products like that, so I won't even want to work there, because I just want what I want. I don't really want to pick on every food product and work there. That's just me. So you can just say, oh, I would like this snacks. Oh, I would like this type of biscuit. Oh, I would like this type of sausage. Oh, I would love the way they pack this meat. Oh, I would love the way they pack that pork. Then pick them, look at the company, go on your work computer, Google them out, get on their website, see if they have any opportunities for master's thesis or internship. Do you understand? So do that. I think I'm already picking two things together now, which is master's thesis and also internship. So Google them. If they have, good for you. Just put in your application. You can just be the lucky one. Or if you feel like you can just create your own um application without even putting on their website that oh they would love or they needed someone in this area, just shoot your shot. From there you can get something. Do you understand? Okay, so that is that. Another tip that you also have to use. So in a nutshell, you have to imbibe this energy of knowing what you want and searching for what you want. So, for instance, if you need to get a master's thesis done and you are the person that is so passionate doing your thesis in a company, this is a very good way of searching for your master's thesis. Go on that company you're thinking in your brain, Google them. When you look at it, their job opportunities and nothing like master's thesis was written there, you can write to their HR. They will always have their address and email address. And if you can speak good Deutsch, pick your phone, call them. That would even be faster. Sometimes I try to do that, even though I do not speak so much Deutsch. Sometimes I just want to, I just want to try my speaking ability. Then I try to do that. So just try your luck. So that is the way you can get your internship and also your master's thesis. And you know the good thing about internship and master's thesis is that it always gives you the opportunity to get a better opportunity to work because you always put that on your CV. And the best, another best is that they can retain you after your master's thesis or after your internship. It's the chances are always very high. Do you understand? So maybe as you're finishing with your internship, you can just get a good job thereafter. Or after you're finishing with your master's thesis with them, then you get a very good job thereafter. And that would also be a factor of how good you were with them. Sometimes you might be good and not get it because they do not have a position to hire you for at the moment or at the time you are done with your master's thesis or your internship. And sometimes it could be other factors that you can't even explain, like you know what I mean. Okay, so I hope with this long video, this is almost 19 minutes. I hope with this long video I'm able to give you hints on how you can stand yourself, stand firm in this journey, especially when you are a student and you really want things to work fast for you in terms of balancing your academic with work and even work after. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. And please do not forget to hit the subscription button and also click on like, share, and comment. All right. See you in my next video and bye bye.